What's going on, guys? Trade recap. Let me show y'all what I did. Steps I took to go and break even on the day. I lost my first trade and then banged my second. As you can see, all take profits got hit, so I might as well go over my winning trade first. This was my second trade. So no. Let's just go over the loser first. It was on Nasdaq. So this was the trade I took right here. Some of my eye. All right, this was the trade I took right here, right before news. Where was it? Like right here. Stops. Take profit one at the order block. Take profit two at these 5-minute lows. So yeah, let me show you what I went through and what I was thinking on this. So let's get into it. So figuring out our bias coming on an hourly, we had these pre-market hourly highs that I was looking to get swept. We had these hourly lows that I was looking to get swept, and that was pretty much it. Scanning into the 5-minute, as you can see, market open. We immediately swept out this hourly low that I wanted to get swept. So I was looking for longs. Initially, I was looking for longs the first 5-10 minutes of market open because we swept out this hourly low. After sweeping out that hourly low, we broke structure to the upside, as you can see with this candle closure above. Boom. And I was like, all right, bet. So I'm just looking for a 5-minute retrace into an imbalance, order block, anything like that. Equilibrium. We made this fair value gap. So I was like, all right, bet. We broke structure. We swept hourly liquidity. We broke structure to the upside. And we could potentially get this 5-minute retrace. All right, bet. Once we get this 5-minute retrace, I'm going to be looking for longs all the way up to London session highs. We didn't end up tapping this fair value gap, so price just continuously moved up, swept out this London session highs. So I switched my bias from bullish to bearish because we already taken out that drawn liquidity. And yeah, so now that I switched my bias to bearish, after sweeping out a high time frame draw, I was looking for higher confluence. As you can see, we swept out this high. We came back down, made a 5-minute retrace, but we didn't end up breaking structure. And I wouldn't say that's the reason why I lost, because the reason why I lost is because of news. We had high impact news today. But yeah, we swept out hourly high, came down, made a 5-minute retrace. I scaled into the 1-minute. What do we see? See a fair value gap getting formed right here. Boom. 5-minute retrace was off this candle. So we got to tap into the fair value gap. Shorted right there. Stops at those highs. First take profit was this 5-minute order block. Second take profit was at these 5-minute lows right here. Yeah, this was the trade. As you can see, I entered in a minute before news. I'm not even gonna lie. I entered in a minute before news. Not the best thing to do. As you can see, news stopped me out before hitting all of my take profits. I wasn't too disappointed, but I was a little disappointed because I know I should have entered before news, because if I didn't enter in this trade, my next trade would have been just this right here, because we came back up, tapped into this fair value gap, even though we already took out my draws. So I probably still would have taken this. My first take profit would be at the end of this fair value gap. Second take profit at that 5-minute low. And we look to the left here, and then my third and final take profit would be at this 15-minute low for a 1 to 2 point to risk reward. But yeah, that was my first trade. It was a loser because I entered in right before news and news stopped me out. So let's get into the winner. But like I said, I'm not too disappointed because my bias was correct. I just executed it a little too early. I should have waited on news. So here's the winning trade on ES. Let me show you what I did on this, what I was thinking. So similar situation coming into the higher time frame on ES. We had these hourly highs that never ended up getting hit. Actually, we had these hourly lows that actually got hit during pre-market. So it was a little different from Nasdaq. We swept out hourly lows and hourly highs during market open. But on ES, we already swept out these lows during pre-market, and we never got back up to these hourly highs. So, but I did mark out those hourly highs. So I'm looking into the 5 minute to see how the order flow is looking. Um, the market open, we got legs down, sweeping out low resistance liquidity down here, and on Nasdaq we swept out the hourly low. Immediately after doing that, on the very next candle, we got a break of structure. Like I said on Nasdaq, I was looking for longs all the way up to these 5 minute highs and this hourly high, but we never ended up getting that. Um, we reacted off of this 5 minute bearish imbalance, and at this point, my bias has already changed to to a bearish bias, taking it all the way down to these hourly lows and these hourly draws. So scaling into the 5 minute after breaking structure to the upside, we never came up and got up. Um, we never came up and got a 5 minute retrace on Nasdaq, but we did. It ended up getting a 5 minute retrace on ES, but that was like early into market open, and plus we had bearish SMT. Um, from these highs to these highs, Nasdaq, these highs to these highs. So Nasdaq was the lagging index here. Um, we on ES we barely got moves up, so I didn't end up taking that long off of the retrace because it was early into market open and we had 5 minute we had a 5 minute retrace when the macro started. So yeah, I had a bearish bias. We broke structure to the upside, but we respected this bearish imbalance, and I was seeing order flow even though we were technically bullish because we broke structure. I could tell that the price wanted to move lower. So we got bearish SMT, bearish confluences got hit, which was the 5 minute bearish imbalance. The macro open, we immediately got legs down, scaling into the 1 minute, seeing what price is doing. This is where I entered short on Nasdaq. They got me stopped out when news came out. But I was looking to at least take one more trade for the day because I still had a feeling price wanted to move lower because it didn't really do nothing yet when I got stopped out. So news opened. We got legs to the downside, sweeping out these 1 minute lows, or not. We didn't sweep out no 1 minute lows, but we tapped into this 1 minute imbalance, and then we got legs up, sweeping out these 1 minute highs, taking out 1 minute draw on liquidity. I know they filled orders because they definitely filled mine. I got stopped out. So after um, filling orders and sweeping out 1 minute liquidity, we got legs down, breaking structure, creating a big imbalance. Um, yeah, came down, broke structure, made a big imbalance. We retraced all the way up into the imbalance, and I entered right here off the bearish rejection candle. Stops above the imbalance. First take profit was at this 1 minute low. Second take profit, where am I? Second take profit was at this 5 minute low, and my final take profit was at these 4 hour lows. So yeah, I'm proud of myself with how I traded today and with how I executed, especially on this last trade. All my take profits got hit. 1-1 on the day, 1-1 on the week. Um, yeah, so my bias was correct, and the reason I lost this Nasdaq trade is because I entered in before news, which you should never do. You always want to wait for news to come out. And yeah, that's the trade recap. 1-1 on the week. I'll be looking to continue my streak tomorrow, and I'm gonna get up with you guys later.